Hi guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be my second update for my Drop 10 Before Summer project pen. This is a collab video between a bunch of project penners here on YouTube where there's two parts. You can either drop 10 products or drop 10 pounds or do both. And in my case, I'm doing both. And like I said, this is my second update, so let's just get started. As of last update, I was able to finish one item, and that is my Sugar Rose Fresh Lip Balm from Fresh. This is what it looks like. I kind of like dug out a little bit at the end, but that's all that I have left. That's the plastic, but yes, used it up, and I'm glad that I did because it's really hot now, and these tend to melt very easily. So glad I got that out of the way. Now I'm gonna jump over to the products that you can't really see progress on. The first one being this eyeliner from Makeup Forever. It's in I-22. It's a very nice, pretty teal color. It's actually what I'm wearing on my lips. Why do I keep thinking this is a lip product? On my eyes. And I don't know if you guys can see. That's what it looks like. This is a non-retractable, so I can't pull it up and then put it back down. So I have no idea how far along I am on this product. This was brand new when I started using this, so I don't know how much is in here, but I've used it maybe a few times a week, maybe. So hopefully I'll be able to finish it before this project ends. And the next thing that you can't tell progress on is this face powder from MAC. This is the MAC Prep and Prime. This is a translucent powder, and it's white. This was also brand new when I started, and because it's white, the light it's very bright on camera, but you can see kind of a little bit of like some ridges forming like in this area right here. If you move it on certain angles and it catches like a shadow, you can see some ridges. Maybe you guys can see like right there, this area right here, you can start to see like the rings from the pen. So I think I will be hitting pan on this one fairly soon. I don't really like this powder. It's very powdery. It makes me look very powdery. So I have to use it in the morning. My plan was to have it in my purse so I could like powder my face throughout the day, but it's way too powdery, way too powdery for my liking. So I use this in the mornings instead when I'm doing my makeup to set my foundation. And then I have my Urban Decay setting spray that helps take the powderiness away. So that's how I'm using it. Now for the products that I have in my little notebook, I'm gonna start with my Urban Decay lip liner. This is the 24/7 lip liner in the color Naked. This is approximately what it looks like right now. Pretty consistent use, I think, from the first update to right now. I went from start to second update. So the number 2 is supposed to be first update, and number 3 is supposed to be second update. I just caught that right now. So anyway, that's how much I have. I probably need to start using this a little bit more. I still have a long way to go. I still have about 3 months left, but I don't want to cut it too close, you know? So I gotta step it up a notch a little bit. And then the other liner that I have here is this purple one, very pretty purple from Lancome. This is in the, what is it called? Liquid Pencil Eyeliner in the color Ampule. It's very pretty color. Let me show you guys my progress. As you guys can see, I made a little bit more progress from the start to the first update. I've been using a lot more. So I'm not concerned about this one. I think this one might even be finished by next update. So that's the progress on that one. And then for the other face products, I have this Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This is what I use in the mornings. And this is my progress right now. This is where I started. The top line, last update, this update. I made a little bit more progress than the last one, but I still don't use this every day because I forget. That is my problem with makeup setting sprays. I like them, I just forget to use them. Hopefully I can keep remembering to use it. That way I can keep making the same amount of progress for each update and finish this fairly soon. Then I have this Buxom lip gloss in the color Kelly. It's very bright pink. I should have probably put some on. I forgot. Anyway, This was brand new when I started, and right now that is my progress right there. I haven't really used this much, maybe twice, and that's how much progress I made. So these really don't have much product. It looks like there's a lot of product in the tube, but then when you look at it from the bottom, there's a lot of plastic around, and then there's not that much product in here. Then for my face products, I have, I'll start with a primer. I have my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This was deluxe size sample that I got somewhere, I can't remember where. But that's where I was when I started, where this little arrow is. First update and second update. So I went through the whole like plastic pump. So if I keep it up, maybe like in the next 2 updates, I'll be able to finish this one. So not worried about this one. I use about half a pump of this, mixing it with another primer because I feel it makes me too glowy if I just use this as my primer by itself. So that's this one. And then for my my other product, face product, I have this Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This is in the color Nude. I thought because it's, you know, it's labeled nude, it was gonna be too fair for me, but it actually matches me fairly nice. When I first started, I was up here. I shone a light with a flashlight and it was all dark. And then I shone the flashlight today and I am down to here. Now I think there might have been, or maybe there still is, an air bubble because I was using my Lumine CC cream from my Project Roulette before I started using this one, and I've only been using this one for about a week now, so I very much doubt that I went through this much product in a week. And I think there's still some air in here, but we'll see as the project progresses. We'll see how much progress I make and if there is indeed another air bubble, or there's still an air bubble there. So that's that one. And for my last item, I have a blush here from this blush palette. And let me take it out of here because I'm gonna try to insert a picture in case you guys don't remember what it looked like last time. But this is what it looks like right now. I have hit pan. On my last update, I had told you guys that I thought I could see like the square ridges underneath, but for sure I hit pan. This is very powdery, it has a lot of kick up. So I think I might even finish this by the end of this project. My goal was to hit pan on this, but seeing all the progress that I have been making, I think I can finish this. So that's gonna be my next, I'm gonna extend the goal and have this finished by the end of this project. So there you go, that's what this looks like. So there you go, guys. Those are the updates for the products. Now for the weight category, I'm gonna insert a picture. For my last update, I think I was at 158, if I'm not mistaken. And for this update, I am at 155, if I'm not mistaken. Now, that's really cool, but not really, because I got like a severe case of food poisoning about maybe 2 weeks ago. It was really bad. And maybe it doesn't bother me because I'm a nurse, but yes, it was horrible food poisoning. It was coming out, you know, up and down, and I ended up in the hospital and went to the hospital when they weighed you. I had lost 7 pounds. In the 3 days that I was sick, I lost 7 pounds. That was just because of the dehydration. That was really just water weight. So of course, now that I'm feeling better, I have put on a little weight, but I think those 3 pounds that I lost, I think it was more because of I wasn't eating and I was sick. But yeah, that's how sick I was, guys. 7 pounds in 3 days. Like, I thought I was gonna die. I had never been to a hospital before. I mean, I work in a hospital, but I've never been a patient. So it was very scary. They loaded me with medications, with fluids and everything, but thank God I'm okay now. But yes, so I lost 3 pounds, but I think because I was sick. I have been eating better. Again, because of my food poisoning, I'm scared to eat anything now that I don't prepare. Like, I'm scared to eat it because that was a very scary experience. But anyway, guys, I am 3 down. I am technically about 7 pounds from my goal weight. So hopefully next time, the next amount of pounds that I lose will be because I am actually doing something healthy to lose it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing well with your progresses, whether it's just the makeup or the weight or both. And I hope you guys enjoy this update, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.